Welcome to another episode of The Living Word. And today, for this program, we have a most interesting guest.
上帝爱世人，甚至将他的独生子赐给他们，让一切信他的不至灭亡，反得永生。
Our guest is Lieutenant-Colonel Oliver Welbourn of the Salvation Army. Colonel, what is it that you are reading there?
This is the Chinese Bible.
How does it happen that you read the Bible in Chinese?
I have been reading the Bible in Chinese for quite a number of years. I was a missionary in China.
Oh, yes. For how long?
For 22 years, a Salvation Army officer, missionary.
And now that you are there no longer, is the work being carried on?
Yes, it is being carried on, of course, by the Chinese. To a degree, we have all had to leave, of course, but we are most gratified to know that the Chinese are carrying on.
Yes.
And, of course, the most important thing is they're carrying on the preaching of this word, this living word, which is so valuable to the upbuilding of the church in China.
Is the Bible widely distributed in China?
Yes, through the Bible Society. This was not so in the first instance of the introduction of Christianity in China by the Nestorian monks who went there to take Christianity and brought many other things besides to China of Western culture. But for some reason or other, they failed to translate the scriptures. And so when calamity overtook their mission and they had to leave China, there was no written word. And for many centuries, or for many years, China was without the Bible until once again the missionaries took this living word about 130 years or so ago back to China.
What are some of the difficulties that you first encountered when you went to the country?
The most important obstacle to overcome, which was a real difficulty, I would say was the language, having to study the language and to be able to speak to the Chinese. So this was what we were there for. And so this was really the most difficult obstacle to overcome.
What were some of the other problems that arose?
There was another thing we had to study and try to acquaint ourselves with, and that was the Chinese etiquette.
Etiquette?
Etiquette, yes. Their way of treating each other and their code of social
Manners,
behavior and
yes,
manners. Yes, that's right, yes. How one would find themselves in a most embarrassing situation sometimes, not knowing Chinese etiquette, such as a person who once went into a home and in Western style would say, well, this is a lovely picture or painting, and not realizing that in the Chinese mind it was tantamount to asking for that picture, and so was embarrassed when the Chinese says, oh, please accept this. This is just a very small illustration of the difficult situations one might find if they didn't know something of Chinese etiquette.
We hear a lot these days about the politics in China, the government and the political policies, but what are the people like?
The people, the Chinese people, of course I'm very much prejudiced in their favor, are a lovely people, very much the same as we are basically. They have the same emotions, the same reactions, they have passion, they have humor, they're vivacious, they're altogether, in my opinion, very lovable and intelligent people. The language reveals that they're very much the same as we are, because it's a very rich language. There's nothing you can say in English that you cannot say in Chinese. And this means that they have thought about the same as we have thought. They've thought about the same things. All the emotions of life they have experienced, and they put it down. They have words for it and phrases for every phase of life. And so I would conclude from that basically, or inwardly, they are very much the same. They're very susceptible to the things that we're susceptible to the better things.
Yes.
And when we preach this word, it found a lodgment in their hearts and appreciation.
Well, while you were there, separated from your friends and people you knew, did you ever feel homesick or lonely?
Yes, I did many times. But perhaps one incident will point up this matter. It was when I was taken up to before the Japanese tribunal, just before Pearl Harbor, when we were very much under suspicion by the Japanese because of being an international organization with headquarters in London. And I was called up to answer questions.
Were you accused of a crime?
They questioned me on espionage by the Salvation Army, also the manipulation of currency exchange, and the what was the third? That was the alienation of the Manchurians.
Were you able to defend yourself against this?
Well, I must have said the right things because they finished the interview, and just as they were leaving, a high-ranking Japanese officer who could speak English came to me, and he said, well, "Are you alone?" Meaning, of course, was I the only foreigner there? And I said, "Well, yes, I am alone." And then he looked at me rather warmly, I thought, and said, "No, not alone. God is with you."
Yes. After all of these fascinating experiences, Colonel, what are you doing now?
Oh, I'm director of the Anti-Suicide Bureau, a new work of the Salvation Army.
How does this operate?
Well, briefly, it operates through the telephone operation by a number of selected people who receive calls. We make available the lines to anyone in trouble of this kind. And then we advise as we can on the spot, then send officers whom we have in the city to visit and help in.
How many people are helped by this?
Well, during the last 12 months in one large city, we helped over 1,000 people in their suicide crisis.
Colonel, after a lifetime of helping other people and serving other people, have you ever felt dejected or depressed yourself?
Oh, yes, I think we all have. I think perhaps my mind goes back to when I was in internment camp
During the war.
During the war. Many of us got very depressed. And I remember at that time, in the middle of the night, my little girl cried out in fear, and I jumped up from my bed or my cot and went over to comfort her. And as I was talking to her, just like a shaft of light, came these words: "As a father pitieth his children, so the Lord pitieth them that fear him." And I suppose that has been a sustaining thought all through my life, that whatever I've been doing, presence of God has been not very far away.
Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, help me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When my way grows dreary, precious Lord, linger near. when my life is almost gone. Hear my cry, hear my call, hold my hand, lest I fall. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, help me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home.
It's not at all unusual that we should feel the need of guidance from God. People who face life with a sense of responsibility, caring about the world and its troubled population, might often say, as did St. Paul in his day, "Who is sufficient for these things?" The most sure source of divine guidance today is the Bible, with its inspired direction for both nations and individuals. The prophet Isaiah claimed that God was his guide and wrote, "Thus saith God the Lord, he that created the heavens and stretched them out, he that spread forth the earth and that which cometh out of it, he that giveth breath unto the people upon it, and spirit to them that walk therein. I, the Lord, have called thee in righteousness, and will hold thine hand, and will keep thee." The writer of the familiar 23rd Psalm made a similar claim in those well-known verses. "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters." From the Psalms also comes the statement, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path." This source of guidance can be yours as you allow the Bible a place of honor in your life. And Jesus Christ, the living Word, will also come into your life if you will sincerely seek him. Join us again, won't you, when we will seek to learn more of the living Word and of him who is, in very truth, the living Word.
The living Word.
What do you really know about the world's bestseller? This free Bible correspondence course is yours just for the asking. Simply send a letter or postcard to The Living Word, care of this station. Do it today. Do it now.